contending again. Grant Boone, Mel Reed, Tom Abbott calling the odd-numbered holes. Karen Stupples out on the golf course. And Mel, Lydia Ko having a go.
She is. This pin's all the way back on that left-hand side, but it should try and feed towards a flag from there.
And at the 8th, Lydia Ko for birdie.
A little bit back down the hill, left to right for Lydia. Not much. Just pulled it back to left there a little bit. That was a bit of a misread from me and Lydia. A good putt.
It's good to be in that kind of company, isn't it?
I mean, anytime I'm in the same conversation as Lydia Ko, I'm happy.
Wind is off the right with just a hint of hurt.
It's always a nice wind when the pin's on the front. You want it to be a little bit into, especially on these firm greens, so that you can stop the ball quickly.
This is Chisato Iwai, second at the 9th. Might be able to hear in the background the Firebird Motorsports Park activity over there, so you may hear some noise from the motorsports as our day goes on. That one just moving away.
Landing just on the front edge and let it release to the hole.
Club 12, I mean, she likes it.
Such good touch.
Feed you that energy as well.
Birdie there for Hyo Joo. Nelly in great form.
And they are stretching the distance out a bit between their chasers. This is Katsu at 8.
Good speed.
Really good. Saw her miss one from about that length yesterday at the 17th.
I misread the other two on this green, so maybe I'm going for 1 for 3 on this. I was trying to come back. A little bit of a bobble there. First couple of feet. We just knocked it offline ever so slightly.
Played some of her best golf of her life in the second half of last year.
It's also going to help ride it a little bit, so she's not thinking a big full one, as you could see from that swing.
Yeah, that looked like it came out nice, a little bit low, so it's going to chase up a little bit more than if she'd have taken the gap wedge. That was well thought out there from Jason.
It's fooled a few of them today.
You know, at the start of that, I thought that was quite a big mystery, but it wasn't as much as I thought in the end. It did try and come back. It's a really difficult green to read this one today with that pin position. A lot of players misreading it.
I think there's just so much subtlety around where that hole is located.
100% steps, you're 100% right.
Trimming it sort of into the corner of that dog leg, uphill to the green. Oh yeah, really good. Jenny Bay having a little look at going in, so that'll be a birdie for her.
She's pretty dialed in with that speed.
That was actually a fantastic putt there. That was really difficult, as you said, not just for the pace, but to keep it high enough, and she did everything but go in that one.
Katsu drove it in trouble here, so trying to get it up and down for a par. They go with the high route, asking for it to sick and get a pretty firm bounce. Doesn't want to get on the other side of that ridge. Starts to take it away from the hole.
This is a par putt for Chisato Iwai at 10.
Left her first putt a little bit short, but see if she can make up for it. She does. Just sneaks in that right edge.
At the 10th, this is the second for Lydia Ko.
With her short game, I was quite surprised she putted that, but Yeah, pretty good job. Should be a par for Lydia.
Rough in name only, because it's very, very short.
Yeah, that's what you'd expect from that kind of distance, and a good chance for a birdie for Nelly. At the 11th, second for Chisato Iwai.
She does have a mound as short as this that can give a bit of a forward kick, and this is the one I'm talking about. If it gets down there, it was trying, just didn't quite have the speed, but it is a little bit of a hogsback back there as well. As you can see, it's just kind of creeping back to the right.
Stayed out there. You see anything with that, Mel?
I think that baffled her, to be honest. I think she had exactly where she wanted to, just like an absolute complete misread.
Oh, it fooled everyone. Yeah, Nelly's going to take another look. Can't quite believe that that didn't move back towards the hole. So they stay tied at the top here.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's Hyo Joo. Nelly said she's mesmerized by it. So have we for the last 10 years.
I think Nelly's seen enough of it, hasn't she? The last 5 rounds, she's like,
Dare
come on,
say.
Hyo Joo.
Pretty flat for the first half of this putt, then downhill towards the hole.
That's a good putt there from Nelly, good pace. Could have got away from her quite easily there.
So Nelly trails for the first time today. She was the chaser last Sunday, 5 down when the round began, caught Hyo Joo briefly. Before Hyo Joo pulled back in front.
Over at the 17th. We saw Lindy Duncan miss the green over on the left. Tough to get it up and down from there, but she has done so. That's 3 birdies in a row for Lindy Duncan, and she is 6 under for the day with a double bogey. See if she can be a little more consistent coming in. Oh, helicopter finish may not indicate that. It may run down from there. That's actually a good spot to be below the hole.
Chisato Iwai for birdie at the 12th.
You've got to feel like you've just got to constantly be birding in these par 5s, otherwise you're going backwards. That was a nice birdie there on 12. I mean, if you want to get it anywhere close to this flag, you do have to kind of take it on over that mound and try and create a bit of spin, but that's all right. Maybe a little bit more left than she would have wanted, but again, back up the hill, not much movement to it.
Couple of rounds. Grant Boone Mel Reid watching Nelly Korda, second at the 11th, just moments ago.
Yeah, flared a 3-wood off a tee, so a little bit longer than she would have wanted. This is a 6 iron from 184 yards. Difficult to get close to, but trying to chase one other, maybe a little bit of a benefit. Having a longer shot in, but that's in good position there for Nelly.
Nelly began the day with a 2-shot lead. At the moment, she trails by 1. Hyo Joo Kim, who outlasted her last week up in the San Francisco Bay Area. Hyo Joo 5 under today.
She is. She's playing sensational golf and putting the ball just lovely, but this is a little bit of a scruffy lie. It was kind of back of a divot. Oh!
Look at this. They've been close all last week, 2 weeks. First-year player, born in Malaysia, grew up Singapore. This is Natasha Oon, yes! Now she's got a leading the tour in... She's going to have a putt for birdie here to extend the lead in just a moment. Nelly won the season opener.
If you lose a bit of speed on it, though, it will miss on the low side. Yeah, well done.
At the front of the green in direct line with that flag that could cause the ball to ricochet either side. It's got to chase.
sounded a little bit low off the club there, but it tell you something, that has done very well for itself. When things are going your way, it's going your way.
At the 17th, the rookie from Kentucky, Laney Fry. Par 5 here, but tee moved up. So a great chance for a birdie or an eagle. How about an albatross? Oh, is she? Oh, it's that close. I mean, if the flag hadn't been in, I think that would have gone. Oh, my goodness.
No, 164 front, 182 flag. This is 7-iron. Her aim is at the number sign, which is behind the green, because the flag will be blind.
A bit more left than she would have wanted with just a 7-iron in hand, but she does have an eagle putt.
It's a lot of fun, and you make up a lot of hands super fast when you do that, but an eagle will go a long way here too, and I think create some distance for Hyo Joo, and what a putt. She's
I'm telling you.
Solid. My goodness.
On autopilot.
Any more than she can by making this one. Well done.
Okay, so it is a 2-putt birdie for Nelly Korda, but Hyo Joo leads by 3.
Just doesn't want Hyo Joo to have too big of an advantage tomorrow. Needs to try and cut into that lead.
But not just that, the reads have been very impressive too, because they're not easy putts, because they're so subtle. Oh,
trying. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is, I mean, it just must be so tough for Nelly to watch and stay in this, because Hyo Joo right now has opened up a 4-shot lead. Chisato Iwai for birdie. Not that long ago, you'd have thought players back on 14 under would still have a chance tomorrow, but the way Hyo Joo's played here on the back 9, she's kind of put their chances to bed. At the moment, it does look like it's going to be another kind of match play battle between.
You feel like you're falling backwards.
Chisato Iwai second at 16. Her sister Akie is the only player in LPGA history to shoot 2 rounds of 62 or better in the same tournament. Hyo Joo Kim.
It was only a round of 60. I mean, a round of 60 is pretty rare in itself. Since then, has not been able to push on. Rounded 71 yesterday. And 3 birdies and a bogey today. It's so hard to back up that really low round, isn't it?
Just very fearful of going long here, because if you go long on the line of the TV tower, it can run through into the penalty area really quickly.
Oh wow, that only pitched about 2 or 3 yards on. It's run all the way up to almost pin high, a couple yards short pin high. So that just goes to show how difficult it is for this second shot.
Brings the water into play. Feels like an island for half of it. So the safer play is to be a little bit right of it.
Easy.
Just like that.
Yeah, awesome shot.
I'll tell you what, Jason is absolutely spot on there. That is an unbelievable golf shot there.
So if you're Nelly and you want to win, you're trying to make it happen, which I think's what causes some of those aggressive putts.
She made a great pass save here yesterday after hitting the fairway bunker, and she's done it again with that nice comebacker from about 5-6 feet.
That has been passed. Just a moment ago, Lydia Ko, her second at 16.
This pin all the way back left today. 27 on, 5 off the left, and it's coming up and over that ridge, and this should try and feed to around pin high. Be a nice putt up the hill for Lydia.
Hyo Joo Kim, no trouble. Here's an actual 2-putt from Hyo Joo.
Well, I think this is another good opportunity for Nelly. She can spin the ball more than Hyo Joo, but that's when you can tell she's trying to send that one high, trying to get to stop. Whoa.
Oh, look at that from Korda. Love to see that again, how close it came.
At 16, Inji Chun missed her birdie putt. This is Lydia for birdie.
I mean, you got to think this mound at the back is going to push it a little bit to the left, but so hard to keep the pace on it. Some of these putts are quite fast around here, and then when you get an uphiller, it's hard to convince yourself to give it that extra bit.
Let's go to the 17th. Second shot for Chisato Iwai.
He's moved up today on the par 5. So pretty much every player can get here in 2, and this is looking like a nice little draw in there. Gonna get a nice kick. Oof! Would have been nice if that had hit that. Just hang on, it might even try and come back on the green from there. A little bit of a slope, and it has done, look. Yeah, really nice shot there from Chizzy.
Yeah,
Little opportunity.
Hole damage was. Oh, that wobbled left.
We've seen some players there, Stuffs. Some have missed it left, and some have missed it right. So I think it's a bit of a tricky one to read, especially later on in the day where you can get a couple of bobbles here and there.
That's a great look. See if that club face looks going through. No problem at all there. Good too. Deserved it after that tee shot. So Korda gets the 20 under par, 3 back of the lead, and the battle continues between Hyo Joo Kim and Nelly Korda, which is sort of stretched. Chisato Iwai would love to be part of the battle tomorrow. This is an eagle putt at the 17th to get to 16 under.
There's already been 4 eagles here today. He's going to keep it at only 4 eagles today. This is the easiest hole on the golf course. Playing 4.2 on this par 5. So lots and lots of players, majority of players birdieing it.
Hates it.
Is it going to catch that slope, though?
It certainly is, Stuff. Here she comes. This is going to go all the way onto the green, and she's got away with it. I tell you what, when things are going your way, even your bad shots get a little bit of a fortunate bounce here and there, and that was one there for Hyo Joo.
And she's got a gap wedge out. Not quite as tough of a lie. A little flatter, but still a hint below her feet.
A little bit unlucky there. Just
This putt is going to break to the right.
slow putt up that hill. It's just hard on them kind of putts, especially left to right, to have the confidence just to give it a little bit more than you would think. So we always found it easier uphill right to left than I did on a left to right putt.
Yes. Again, Hyo Joo Kim is 10 under today.
And these kind of putts, you're just thinking about pace.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
67 for Chizzy.
See, good pace and a good line is always pretty helpful.
Closing stretch here of day 3 at the Ford Championship, and Lydia Ko, the first round leader after a 60, is now 8 behind as she plays 18.
She's only got about 7 yards of green over that bunker on this angle, so I'm looking a bit left. Yeah, that's a smart play there from Lydia. Should have gone at the pin. It could have kicked off that mound all the way to the back of the green.
I think that's ideal. It is firm in front of the screen.
Don't want to go too far left. Down into that swale. Is it going to stay? Oh, it's going to.
Yeah.
That was the kick she needed, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
You get a kick to the left there, and with the players have really had issues missing the green left.
Up ahead as they wait, Nami Katsu, her second.
Uphill lie here. This will get a little bit more height on the ball, which would be nice to try and stop that ball on this pin position, and she's done that really, really well. It's one of the closest we've seen today on 18.
Oh, she struck it well. Oh, this is a valiant effort.
Does she have one more great break? Well, that was amazing. She's going to have a putt for a 60 in the same week. Another historic day for Hyo Joo Kim. 61 for the second time in 3 days.